Hey guys, gals, this is one of those father-son moments you wait for your whole life. Well, at least I have. So I got this load of round bar back here. Needs to be tarped. Doesn't really need to be tarped, but between November 1st or so, the end of October, to April 1st, they usually throw tarp requirements on most of the loads because of the salt. It doesn't need, it can get wet. In fact, I'll show you, there's mud all over it. This stuff sits outside. But they just do a blanket, between these dates and these dates, tarp it. Because, unfortunately, a lot of fellers ain't smart enough to realize that if it's snowing or icy and there's salt in the roads, you gotta have the tarp on it. In the rain, doesn't matter, you don't have to, but since apparently that's too much of a decision for guys to make and things get ruined, they throw up tarping during that time. Of course, yesterday when I loaded, it was 70 degrees, sun shining, only 100 miles from the house. So I just brought it home and said, I'll just tarp it in the shop when I get home. But on the way home, I thought, wait a minute. I got this 14-year-old kid, strong as an ox, 6 foot tall, 200 pounds. And he's always, oh, you don't work that hard, Dad. I could do that easy. Today, we're going to find out, because guess who's going to tarp this? I don't expect him to be fast, but rolling everything out and walking up there, I think he's going to get a whole new understanding of what the old man does every day, right? And this is a pretty easy load. He's inside the shop. He's got ladders he can use to get up there. I won't even make him crawl up the trailer like I have to do. I got a fan I can put on him. Totally controlled environment, right? So he's got it a lot easier than we normally do outside. So we're gonna let him have at it and then tell me how easy it was. So here's all that mud. See all that? It sits out at Alton Steel in the yard, in the mud, getting rained on. So it can get wet. Just can't get salt on it. So anyways, I'm gonna try to sneak a few videos of him struggling, because there will be struggles. And I'm gonna sit over there with a glass of iced tea and cheer him on, tell him how he needs to do it and all that, and see how easy this is. All right, stay tuned. We'll see how this turns out. He'd fit right in with steering wheel holders. He's got sweatpants and slides on. God, how did my son become a flip-flop? That's all right when you're home. We're not out in a place of business, but you know how that attire drives me nuts in the trucking world. He's getting it. I helped him with the back one. This one he's gonna have to do on his own. We're getting the pad on there. Then we'll get to the padding. Then we'll get to the good heavy tarp. Good job, son. I'll be over here with the iced tea if you need anything. He's slowly getting it. He dropped the tarp off the trailer once.
The information is free and the help is real. Call 800-267-2041. That's 800-267-2041.
He's doing all right, though.
Again, 800-267.
Isn't this fun? Been waiting for this day. Doing a good job, buddy. Love you. All right, guys. The kid is working hard, but you guys have asked me 100 times to do a tarping video. I'm not gonna do a full tarping video, but since I do have a human tripod, I'll show you a few tricks on how I do things, because a lot of you guys say, how do you get your tarp so clean? I have OCD, all that good stuff. So let me just show you. If you start right, you'll finish right. So I'll show you how I start it, and then we'll show you the end product. Well, I'll show you a little as we go, maybe. All right, hold up. All right, so we've unrolled the tarp, all right, and I got all the corners anchored down. The main trick to this is, and I'm only gonna use one tarp, we'll show you in the end. It really needs 2 tarps, so if it was actually snow and ice out, we would have another tarp, but I'm just gonna use my pad to cover it. That's good enough. It's gonna be sunny and 70 Monday morning, so the fact that I'm tarping this is ridiculous, but it'll look like we protected it when we pulled up, right? Okay, and this place I'm going, I don't think they really care, so. First thing is, you get it all, it'll be all on, you know, hanging down here, right? You flip it up and get one bungee, and I'm gonna have him hold the camera. And then the trick is, just follow my hands up here. You lift this up and you tuck your tarp up in here. What you'll do is this will actually be hanging down. The tarp will be down here. You pinch right here, okay? This tarp will be hanging down. You pinch where you want it to go. We need that much coverage, right? And then I lift it up and I push it all up under here. See, can you get under there? See that? See how it's all nice and it's folded under? It's not just crammed up in here with a bunch of wad and everything. All the way, from the front to the back, I have it pinched off where I want, and what I'll do is what I did on the other side. Yeah, I'll do it now. I'll put like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 bungees, and then I'll go to the other side, which is what I did over there. Now I'm over here. You don't try to do one side and then go to the other, because the bungees will pull the tarp over, all right? So we're gonna work on this and we'll kind of show you the finished product in a few minutes. All right, see ya. Hope this helps. So start well, get your tarp straight, get your edge done, fold it up nice, and then I can pull these wrinkles out. This will be real clean when we're done. I'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, so when you get to the front, we're not done here, but we got a few bungees holding it down. So how do I do the front here? I tent tarp everything, pretty much front and back. The back is the same, but a little different, but since we're not doing the back, I can't show you that. It's low battery, it's still recording, right? Anyway, so I'm gonna have my son hold this, so I'm gonna do this. And it's pretty simple. Just kind of focus on my hands. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab this D-ring right here and you're gonna pull your tarp. You're gonna fold everything under, okay? Make a nice fold, okay? And actually, first you need to do this, my bad. You gotta put some pressure on this or that will get wind up under there, so. Get that secured. And on that one, put your hook down, because it's gonna go up against the tarp. You don't want it to poke a hole in it. Now we're gonna get this. We're just gonna pull it back, okay? Keep pulling it back, pull it back. About there is good, kind of fold it, okay? I do everything inside the rail. That's just my own thing. I don't like bungee cord sticking out, so we'll find a spot to hook this. Right there is good. Now you're gonna come back here and you're gonna straighten this mess out a little bit, okay? Get under there, pull that clean. And get another bungee cord. Okay. All right. Now this will go here. And I'll do the same thing on the other side. We're gonna take 2 bungee cords this time, one. I'm gonna hook them together. I'm gonna pull out this way. All right, I'll just hook it right here, it'll be fine. Now, it looks a little crooked now, because I haven't pulled that in, but when we get that other side just like this, then I will throw a strap and pin this down. And I'll show you when we're done. So that's pretty good. I mean, if you really want to, take it over the top. You can hook a bungee in here and come this way with it and hook it wherever. I could actually hook it to the tarp right here or to something down there to keep this from flapping at all. But that's it. So I'll show you the rest when we're done. I'll probably undo that because I don't like the way that looks up there. So each their own. All right. Or you can get a bungee under here and pull this down. But that's good enough right there. It's going to look fine. The wind's just going to push back and hold that nice. So, all right, buddy, turn it on and go plug it in. All right, guys, the kid done good. I might have helped him a little. So that's what the front looks like when it's all done. See how it's even across there? Start right, you'll finish right. So we tucked it all under, bungee corded, threw a nice black strap over it so it doesn't, you know, the yellow ones, I don't know, they just don't look right. So there you go, pretty clean. Of course, as always, I don't put anything outside the rail. Don't ever do that unless you don't want to not ever do that, because once you get going down the road, that looks so nice. Anyways, I use 2 bungees. A lot of guys will just pull one, which you can get away with, but you'll get dog ears popping up. See, this won't come up. But if I had one here and one over here right in the middle, you get a little dog ear popping up from the wind. I don't like that. I like my stuff to stay clean. All right. I don't know if these tips helped anybody, but could you do tarping videos? I just really can't. It's hard, guys. I don't have a tripod, and I'm a hack at YouTube. I do the best I can. So that's my one. That's a 33-foot tarpon. This is 33-foot round bar. Weird, but I had to come over the front. So if there was any chance of weather, I'd have to get out another tarp, but no chance of weather. This is just for show and go, really. So we just put a ratchet strap over the padding, and then of course I choke strap / belly wrap the back of the pad. So that'll protect it from what, I don't know, the sunshine. But anyways, it'll show up tarped, so we'll look like we did what they paid us to do. Not that they care. I've been to this place a lot. There you go. Clean. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a break. Kid got a new baseball glove, new first baseman's mitt. It's gonna be the starting first baseman for varsity. But he's only a freshman, but he's that good. Daddy bragging rights. So he wants to throw the ball for 20, 30 minutes. And hey, anytime my kid wants to throw a baseball or do anything, I'm all about it. So y'all have a good weekend, and God bless you, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye now.